Welcome one and all to Bloodlost, the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition campaign where Thin-Bloods are running around in the city doing stupid things, getting themselves and other people in serious danger, and I love it. So, without further ado, let's introduce our cast and characters, starting with someone who's not eating, Nate Delphron. Who are you? What do you do?
Hello, I'm Nate, or Delphron. Nate is a wonderfully baby vampire who's, collecting all those death certificates for people he doesn't like. So don't cross them, and if you've power, just hand it over now, That's all.
Perfect. Low key, or Daddy Sheep Do.
Hello, I'm Sheepdog, and I also am Loki. And Loki is a paranoid vampire who is totally not going to die this episode.
You got a cold?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Cool. You just sound a little bunged up. That's fine. Ferris is gone, so Alex, Metamancer. Hi.
Hi guys, I'm Metamancer playing Alex Moreau, the rebellious / goth girlfriend style. I don't even know what to call her anymore. I don't know what's going to happen. Guess she's probably going to die. My prediction is within the next 3 episodes. Yes, we'll see what happens.
I could have any sort of plan for a wonderful, aggressive, power vampire like Alex. But moving on, how about Fuzzy Florence?
Hello. Hi. I'm Fuzzy Freaks. I play Florence. She's 85, or possibly older. I don't even know how old she is. I'm not sure. But yeah, and she's very old and very ratty and very crossbowy, and now she's got an SMG as well.
Ho ho ho. And Ferris, the last Toreador, enter Elysium.
Hi, I'm Ferris Vaudeville, and this coterie have been somewhat useful to me. I'm a Toreador. What do I need to say?
I don't know. But what I'm going to do next is give a recap of what's going on, and going over the previous episode. So, after having met up with, I guess, the mentor and benefactor Ferris Vaudeville, the team got to collecting information about Ferris's main rival, Bradley Grimold, a Ventrue in the city who has been doing mysterious and sinister things in the background, and also had Rinella, Nate's touchstone, hostage after Nate basically gave her to him because Bradley used to be best friends with Nate until he wasn't, until a sexier vampire came along. And then they discovered that something strange, or Ferris discovered something strange was going on with his blood. He felt stronger. He doesn't know why. And we left off the previous episode with a call from Bradley to Nate with an invitation to come and collect Rinella at his newly constructed building on the edge of town. Also, Loki and Florence managed to sneak around and find out what was going on. Rinella definitely was there. And Bradley was bleeding for some reason. So I think it's probably best to start off not in that building, but in the other location, at Ferris's bar, where Ferris, Alex, and Nate all are. Nate, you've just had a very disturbing phone call.
Yes. Okay. Who? Well, yeah. Who was with me again? It was.
Ferris and Alex.
Okay. I can't remember what I said at the end of the call.
You said that you were going to go there alone.
Yes.
Yeah, because didn't he say that he was like, I'd been replaced?
Yes, he did. He mentioned that you had been replaced and that he would like for you to come and meet them. And he invited you to bring Ferris along, but you said no, you would be coming alone. Which, I guess, are you going to hold to that word?
Yes, I guess Nate's going to look at Ferris and then to Alex and then back to Ferris again. I gotta go. I can't stay here. He's done something. I know he has, and he wants me to bring you, and I'm not bringing you because it's part of his sick plan. And I'm done playing into people's plans.
That's smart.
Thank you. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now.
That also seems relatively dumb.
What you know what? I know it might be dumb, but like I have to. I have no choice.
Okay, and what happens if he's displeased and kills you?
But then I'm dead, aren't I? Like not much I can do. But I can't just not try.
Are Florence and Loki doing the scouting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, you've got Florence and Loki there already. You can have them as backup, and if you need us...
If I need you.
Put one hand on his shoulder and look him square in the eyes. You're a team. You're helping me, and I'm doing my best to help you. And Bradley is a complete and utter bastard.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry for this, but I can't stay here. I need to go. The longer I wait, the more danger she's in.
Do you want any backup?
Yeah. If you could, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like your help, if that's okay. Nate's gonna be like, he's just like timid about it.
Turns like 60 degrees to Alex. Alex? Would you be willing to help Nate here?
Yeah, I can do that.
I imagine you've got some extra energy to blow off that we didn't blow off the other day.
That's true.
Can we go?
I think my favorite thing is that
After you?
Nate just pretends it's not happening.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. You. Okay. Yeah. You have everything. Of course you do. Of course you. Yeah. Okay. Come on. And it's gonna like try and like find a way to like frantically just like search for like something on his phone to figure out how to get there.
All right. How are the three of you getting there? Just out of interest, it's not particularly important.
Juliet would drive us probably.
Okay, Juliet can get you.
As Nate will fully get in the car, still searching for the Uber app.
I just push his phone down. I'm like, no.
You know you're playing into his plan, right? He literally wanted you to come.
But he doesn't know I'm there.
That's true, and you're pretty strong.
And if he wants me to show myself, I won't show myself. You can deal with him however you want. And if you need backup, I'll be around.
Okay, I like that plan. And what about, how do we know about Florence and Loki?
We can try to find them.
I'm sure they'll find you.
Or that.
Here's the thing.
That or the smell, I guess.
Without trying to sound callous, you're new at this. You need to figure out how to make your own choices. I can't make them for you. I can help. But you're gonna have to learn to walk on your own 2 feet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. But I'm not giving her up, if that's what you're on about. No. Like, unless it's too far gone. But...
Did you mention the bleeding thing, by the way?
I don't know. Loki and Florence, what method and what have you told them? How, basically?
We haven't got into contact with them, I don't think.
No? Okay.
Yeah, because like Florence is like obfuscated, so like I don't think a phone call or a text message is like top of her agenda right now because she's just like, oh fuck.
Very well.
She's there with a cup of tea and a rat in hand on top of a bookcase, just like, this is some good shit.
Okay. In that case,
Mind if I nip a bite before I leave the club?
not at all. What hunger are you currently at?
2.
Yeah, you can go to 1 hunger. Cool.
Can I do the same thing? I forgot. I was.
I would totally share with you. We can bite the same person in
Okay.
front of Nate.
Then yes. I'm assuming you don't kill them, or do you? If you want to go to hunger 0, you can.
No, that's messy. Not in my club. Not for a good reason.
Yeah. No reason to.
It's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's fine. Okay. You hop into Juliet's car. She chauffeurs you across town. And much like Loki and Florence, as you get basically around the corner from the building, you feel the supernatural static in the air of the barrier. You're close. And that's not a good thing if you cross it. But you should be fine otherwise, right? You arrive at a building site. There's the normal kind of sound shielding and the fences around the edge, and there's a big door that appears to have been broken open. No more chain at the front, at least. The main entrance.
Just look at Nate expectantly.
Is there anyone like outside, like that we can see?
Aside from the rare person walking on the street, no. Or people, they don't move in. They have to move in groups now. Mortals.
Okay. What does Nate have in like sneak just before he gets out of this vehicle? Where did we park, by the way? Did we park just in front of it, or like to distance?
Yeah, Juliet wouldn't have parked right in front of it. Round the corner where there are no lines of sight, where you're relatively safe, but also relatively close if you have to make a break for the car.
Okay.
She's well trained.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure this out. Is there like anything that like looks like an alarm system, or a like if you went near a door, would it does it look like it would go off? Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Do a wits plus technology for me.
Okay. Because I'm trying to see if I can like get Nate to set off an alarm at a certain point, and like maybe use that to get in somewhere else.
That is 3 successes. Okay, so you you haven't moved inside yet. You are basically at the perimeter. But from what you can tell and what you know of like how keycard systems work, you can guess that as this is a building site, there is no alarm active right now. There are security guards who are patrolling. You catch a bright yellow fluorescent jacket flash through one of the windows as they patrol the rooms. But you also know that you would be able to activate the alarm if you got to like the system box. Basically, it would be somewhere on the bottom floor.
Ooh, let me. Sorry, I'm just checking my inventory. Okay, so can I take the Cloak of Shadow potion that I have, the one
Yes.
that I remained?
This will last you for a single scene, and any time you wish to hide yourself, you will have to stay still and not be observed.
Okay.
But yes,
I
you
guess
can,
it like.
yeah, you can do that.
Okay, Nate's gonna down that. Look at Ferris one more time. Then to Alex, seems like you definitely are gonna step in though, right? If things do go down, right?
Look, Alex.
Why else would I come along?
Right. Yeah. Okay. And Nate's just gonna take a deep breath and just step out of the car and go for like the nearest like out of the way in that he can see. There's like a window or anything that he hasn't noticed anyone passing by recently, or if there's a gate or like even like a space that he can like get into this building.
This is a relatively posh commercial building, so it's all like plate glass windows floor to ceiling, but you can see a couple of side doors as well as a main entrance that you would probably be able to get access to. Let's do, all of you who are entering, a dexterity and stealth roll.
Okay.
I'm going to, for the scene, enable my celerity.
Excellent. That will help you with your dexterity stealth rolls.
Why does Nate have nothing in stealth? Can I re-roll one, maybe? Actually, don't. We'll leave it. It's fine.
You have 1. Yeah.
I got 2 successes.
I got 10 successes.
Wow, I wonder why.
Bloody hell.
Thank you for the blood.
Okay, Nate, you have 1 success. Alex, you have 2 successes. Ferris, you have 10. Nate, this isn't your forte. You are going to the main entrance or a side entrance?
Say that again?
Are you going to a main entrance or a side entrance?
Side entrance would probably be his best bet.
Okay, you go to
Depends
the
on
fire
which one
escape.
has like the least amount of mortals.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anyone aside from the occasional patrolling guard here. Like, not even armed, just like people with flashlights walking around every now and again. And you reach the fire exit. And as you push on the bar to open it, there's a very loud click. And you hear someone go, "Anyone? Anyone there? Hello?" Alex and Ferris. Ferris, you can be basically anywhere you want. Alex, you are right behind him, but you have the opportunity to hide yourself. Unless you want to split up.
Split up how? What do you mean? Split up from all 3 of us? Like all 3 of us going in different directions, or no?
You could probably split up from Nate, if you didn't want to be discovered, you could probably stick with Ferris. He's difficult.
Well,
It's a liability.
I mean, I'm not going to reveal where I am
Yeah.
because Nate's the one who said he was going anyway. So even if he gets found, it's not really like a critical issue.
Okay. You're still very aware that the loud sound that Nate made as he went in. Okay. Nate.
Yes.
What are you
Can
doing
he
now?
activate his presence? If that is okay.
Absolutely. Are you activating all?
Yes. Because if he's dealing with mortals, then he's definitely gonna.
That is a very good idea. Cool. So, a young man, in a high-vis jacket with a flashlight, and that seems to be it, walks up to you and goes, excuse me, sir. You're going to have to come with me.
It's exactly what I plan to do. And I want to dominate him. And I want to tell him, take me exactly to Bradley.
You know what? It works.
Yes.
Or at least you know that you have dominated him. He nods. His eyes glaze over, and he turns around and begins to lead you.
And Nate will probably not, like, his gun is probably like loaded or whatever, but he's not gonna like hold on to it. But he will be like a few paces back from the man, if that makes sense. Like, he's not gonna be like directly beside him.
Okay, sure. So that man is going to lead you basically to the stairs on the kind of nearest side to you. There's seem to be two stairwells at either end of the building, and the one closest to you, he goes up, and if you lag behind, he waits. And then the other two, are you going to follow? Are you going to hide? Are you going to wait
I'd
down?
try to track them as best as we could.
Yeah, okay.
Probably not like
Primary
revealing
objective
where
is
we
to stay
are.
stealthy. Secondary objective is to keep him in sight.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alex, if you stick with Ferris, you can probably do that with a stealth roll of 2. It's not going to be easy if you split up, say, if you wanted to explore or something.
No, I don't have any interest in exploring.
Okay, perfect. Then up you go, Nate. The man reaches the top floor. And at this point, I think Loki and Florence. Let's go back in time a little while to the moment after the call ends. You see Bradley Grimald put the phone down. He's still bleeding from... You can only see like most of a silhouette and maybe a few details, but at the other end of this very open top level, you can see that he's bleeding from the face? ? Quite a lot. But even so, he proceeds to grab Rinella by the shoulder and pull her neck close to his mouth.
Ooh. Okay, so he's about to. So he looks like he's about to drink from her or whatever.
Yes. You can assume that.
In that case, Florence is probably going to try and shoot him in the crotch region with a crossbow bolt. Possibly not one of the flaming ones, just in case she hits Rinella. But yeah, she's going to shoot him in the dick with a crossbow.
Because a non-flaming crossbow bolt hitting Rinella is totally safe.
You know what? Fuck it. Flaming crossbow bolt to the groin area.
Okay. Cool.
Let me just find my character.
That is a composure plus firearms. I think you have a specialty in crossbows? I think you do. Can't remember.
I don't think I took crossbows as a specialty, but I'm not sure.
Chat says it's a crotchbow bolt.
God damn.
Question from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Loki stay back and then Florence went forward to investigate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason in my head you were both at the top level. But
No, it was
yeah,
just me.
Loki, where are you then?
I think I was waiting outside for Florence.
Okay, so
Like,
firearms
Kind of
and composure.
stealthed close by to have her.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Right.
wait for her to come back.
Go on then, Florence.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna re-roll that if I can.
2 successes. You have 3 dice. You can re-roll if you want.
Yeah, also, would my willpower have come back from last week or not?
Yeah.
I always forget to put it back, and I'm just like, how much willpower do I have? Okay, so 3 dice.
Yeah, all of you just to check.
Oh,
you
for
can-
fuck's sake! Well, fine.
2 successes. So Florence, here's what happens. You unleash a flaming crossbow bolt, and it flies across this huge building. And unfortunately for you, attacking people draws attention and removes your obfuscate.
Yes.
So you see the figure move quite quickly out of the way, and just a crash and a hole straight through the glass pane and behind where you were aiming. It would have been on, like, dot on that crotch if it weren't for the fact that he moved. And now you can't see where they are.
You leave her alone, you young bugger!
Nate lied to me. He said he'd be coming alone.
Well, I don't think he's even here.
Oh. Perfect. He rounds the corner,
Oh, bugger.
looks at you.
Can I run?
You can try.
I'm gonna sort of like try and sort of like dive around the corner or for cover and things.
You're going to have to make me some
no.
sort of
Oh my
test.
god, get shot! What, sorry?
You're going to have to make me some sort of test.
Uh-huh.
But I'm
Composure
going to
resolve.
have to look at the rules because I keep on forgetting what it is.
Pretty sure it's composure resolve.
You know, it might be.
I remember this test.
Do me a composure resolve test then. 3 successes.
Oh, no. Composure intelligence, maybe.
What?
That's dementation, mesmerize, cloud memory. Which one is it?
Yeah,
Mesmerize?
it's mesmerize that he is using.
Yeah, intelligence resolve, sorry.
Oh,
Shall we-
okay.
Roll another one then?
Yeah, we can do another roll off because that wasn't the right thing.
Okay.
If you have more dice for that, that would be fair.
Intelligence. I'm gonna do so much worse now. Yep, that was worse. Right, can I re-roll that?
You can re-roll 2 of those.
Fuck.
But to be fair to you, I will also re-roll.
What do you mean to be fair to me?
5
right.
successes, that's
Oh,
better.
well, I'm not gonna re-roll because I can't do that now. Fuck.
If you get 2 10s.
It's a possibility.
It's a vanishingly small possibility.
Yes, it is. But we love to gamble, don't we? Florence, all you hear, he's too far away for you to have caught his eye. All you hear is, "Come to me." And you begin, without even thinking about it, to cross the room.
Oh, bugger. Oh, right then, that's fine. I'm sure this is a good idea. There's nothing that could bother me. No, this is fine. This is great. Okay, that's dear.
Okay. As you cross the room, you feel that static begin to increase in strength, and then you hit it.
Oh, bugger.
Do me a rouse check.
Ah, fuck. Okay, cool. This is fine.
You do not go up in hunger, but you do feel it. There is a pull for you to go back to the other side of that wall. Oh dear God, go back to the other side of that wall.
I don't, I'm not, why, what, no, maybe, no.
And then he says something to you again.
Oh, fuck.
Wait with me here until Nate arrives.
All right then, yes.
You say nurse?
Yes, I said yes.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was
yes,
like-
it was a yes.
It was either nurse or nerf?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't enunciate. That's for young people.
Ah, okay.
And their taut lips rather than my flabby old ones, you know? You've only got one tooth. It's hard to enunciate.
All right then.
Shoop. I like shoop. And soft lavatory paper.
So, Loki, you said you were on lower level?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get how this entire scene comes together in my head.
Okay.
You probably see Alex, Ferris, and Nate, led by a man in a yellow jacket, walk up the stairwell behind you.
Huh. I'll follow along and observe and try and stay hidden from everybody.
Wait, how does he see Ferris and Alex if we're hidden?
Yeah, that's the. I was wondering.
Okay,
Yeah, it would only
that
be
is a
Nate.
good point. You
It would
s-
be Nate, so yeah.
You see Nate and a man.
That's even worse, because that just sounds like Nate's gone rogue. I'll
It's gonna be
follow
great. We'll
Nate.
both end up like trying to follow Nate, and we'll both go behind the same like can, just sitting in the middle of an empty room. Be like, wait, oh, hi.
This is my can.
Find your own can.
Then we put someone in the can, and we Metal Gear Solid this.
Sweet. Okay. Nate.
Do you want me to make a stealth roll?
Yeah, go on then. You also have the second level of obfuscate, right?
Just the first.
Okay, no problem. Let's see that stealth roll.
Stealth dex?
Yes. 4 successes. Alex doesn't see you. Ferris probably does.
Hmm.
You don't see Ferris. You do see Alex. It's complicated.
Okay.
Is it that he like surprises Alex, I surprise him? Everyone's like doing this like the Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
You've done well, my young apprentice.
Janet, Rocky, Doctor, Brad.
I have the higher ground. Nate. Buddy. You reached the top of this building.
Okay, I think Nate would stop the guy before going in,
Mm-hmm.
turn him to look at him, and activate his dominate again, and then look him straight in the eyes and be like, "This isn't your fight. I think you're craving a walk on the ground floor."
Good idea. Yeah, I haven't checked down there in a while, so thanks. And just mindlessly walks back down the stairwell. That was a good thing you did, Nate. Probably.
He's pretty sure Ferris is going to eat him or something.
I'm very tempted.
So yeah, he would just be like, am I on the top floor? Like, am I through the door, or I'm before the door, right?
Yeah, you can be like in the stairwell before you enter the room at the top.
Okay. Let's see. Does Nate have anything else he can use? Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna take out his gun, and then go through the door as quietly as he can.
Okay. The scene you see before you, Nate, is Ferris standing there, one hand on the shoulder of Florence and one hand on the shoulder of Rinella. And he looks rather happy with himself. Nate, it's good to see you here. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
No problem. You looked better when I was standing next to you.
Hello, dear.
Well, it's a bit past time for that.
Is it?
I'm afraid you've made your bed, Nate. And
No,
it
he never
seems
makes
you've-
his bed. He's a little bugger.
Well, he's certainly lied in it, that's for sure.
That's lay, not lied. Lay.
Laid?
Yes.
Laid in it.
Grammar, young man. Grammar. What do they teach you these days?
What is it you want, Bradley?
Basically, Florence, the grip on your shoulder gets tighter, and that's it.
I may be dominated, but I can still be an asshole.
Totally. Yes, it is Brad, not Ferris. That's what I meant to say. It's Bradley Grimald there, in a suit, looking smug, talking at Nate. Nate, I wanted to give you an opportunity.
You know me. Make it a good one.
I thought a farewell from you to Rinella, and vice versa, would be appropriate.
Nate's gonna like feign rolling his eyes. Surely we could have done this over the phone.
It's nice to see that your spirits are up. Rinella, tell him what I've done to you. For you. And you can hear the compelling, laced voice. He's not even looking at her. And yet she answers immediately. Bradley's told me about what you are, Nate. And also, a ghoul is delivering soup. Sorry.
Give the soup back.
No, I want the soup.
Serve it.
That's adorable.
I fucked up.
Josh's how to on relationships. You need to blush with life, by the way.
Pronounced girl, that's all.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
See, I got you, Josh. I got you.
Thank you.
Got you back.
She's your ghoul friend.
Rinella continues. He's helped me. My career, I have something now, Nate. And I've realized I have to leave you and this city behind. But, and then you see like the dominate drop, and then she realizes what she's saying is, but I'll be back. Nate, I'll come back for you.
Is she close enough for Nate to dominate?
You can get closer if you would like.
I like the fact that Thin-Blood is getting into a dominate pissing fight with the Primogen.
I think Nate will like do like a weird like thing, where like he takes a step forward, but it's not like an obvious step forward. It's kind of like a flourish, kind of like he doesn't really care. Like he's just throwing his hands up, and it's like, what would you ever come back here for? You don't even need this place. I've been trying to get you to leave. And like he take a step forward as he said it, kind of just one step forward though.
Okay. You're right. I realized.
Yeah, I know I'm right. So get out of here. Go.
I will. But you should know. I forgive you. It's fine, really. I've come to terms with what's happened. Bradley's helped me.
You forgive me? Girl, you do not know the shit that I have done for you, alright? Like, I have risked everything.
I don't think it's a good idea to argue.
No, hold up now, Florence. Like, the amount of dirt and groveling I have done for you, thank me. You forgive. Please say, Bradley, that you dominated her to say that, because, girl, you did not just say that to me.
Nate.
Nate's gonna go off.
Nate, would you like to make a roll at this point? Are you trying to cause an effect? Or would you just like to say that? We can continue.
Piss everyone off.
He's like...
If Nate is just genuinely pissed, that's cool. I just wanted to see if you were trying to evoke a response.
Is he still holding onto my shoulder?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can give it a little wiggle and see how
Florence
likely
is like,
it is.
I don't know what you're doing, young man, but look, just mind your P's and Q's. There's no need to get all uppity or we can all have a reasonable... Let go of me, young man. I'm trying to talk. Do you mind?
Nate. Roll me composure resolve.
Okay.
I'm going to get murdered.
Okay, where is resolve?
At this point, after we resolve this particular one, 3 successes. Oof. That might be good. That might be good enough. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
4 successes.
Willpower.
You can willpower this.
Let's do it. Feck it. How do I, what do I need to reroll? How many do I have?
3. You have 3. You have 3 dice, and you only have to get 1 success. Although preferably you get 2, which is what you got. You have 5, and Rinella had 4 successes. Because what you see at this point is Rinella starting to cry, and she shouts at you. And something terrible happens. The mood in the air changes as you realize she is crying blood. Her teeth elongate. And a shiver bursts through you across the room. This is your fault, Nate!
Ooh.
He's gonna shake his head. My fault, huh? So it's my fault that your career went down the trash and you were locked in some kind of church, is it? It's my fault that you were safe getting jobs here and there and your career suddenly has a shred of what it used to have. It's my fault that you are not a drunken mess at the end of the night and you actually have a portfolio. Huh. Funny.
Why are you trying to hurt me?
Hurt you? I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
Yes, you helped me. But you got me messed up in this. I'm
No, I
something
believe you
different
got
now.
yourself messed up. If we take a little scorecard here, you were at parties and places before I even knew about them. Where was my invite?
We worked together,
I
Nate.
remember that you were at the, what was it, Elysium? Is that what it's called? The Elysium? That bar? Yeah. My first time at Elysium, I saw you there, and you looked like a regular. You were well messed up in this before I even became a part of it. And you know what? Let's take a step back, honey, all right? When I first became a part of this, where were you? And Nate's gonna like clutch his gun a little tighter. Not raise it, but just tighter. Get it like prepped.
I was doing cosplay. It was silly. It was fun. This is not fun. People manipulated me. Bradley told me all about it.
So cosplay is 2 martinis and the vodka berry, is it? Because no one was making you take that stuff at Elysium.
It's just perks. People would...
Perks. You didn't share or give to anyone. You just... And Nate's gonna try Dominator. Dance. That's the good old familiar command.
Okay. Roll your dominate.
Okay, how do I do it again?
I think it is for compel, charisma plus dominate. You have recently
Manipulation plus dominate, isn't it?
I think it's their charisma.
Oh wait, I didn't hear the bomb. Oops, sorry, no, I didn't do that right.
No, you don't need to raz check for this.
So is it charisma? you
Charisma
said?
plus dominate.
Oh, mesmerize is different from compel.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
2
reroll that?
successes. You could, if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest it. Because even though you're fairly certain it would have worked otherwise, I'm going to mark this down just in case it becomes relevant.
I kind of want to pull
You
a meta.
see
in
her
this
narrow
anyway.
her eyes in realization of what you've just done. Did you just try and tell me what to do, Nate? You slimy little git. What the heck? Is this what you've been doing all along? You disgust me.
Good. I'll get going.
When I come back, I'm going to find you first.
You know what? I hope you do. Hope you find me. And he's gonna like strip, take off his top. Hope you find all of this on every social media platform that you couldn't make a dent in.
Young man, put those nipples away right now. It's cold, or catch your death.
I will make it my mission, Nate, to see that you never have another picture taken of you again. Your face will be erased from history, Nate.
Can't get any worse. He's gonna shoot.
Perfect.
Okay.
That is a composure plus firearms roll.
Okay.
As soon as the gun goes off, by the way, I would like to tell my rats to sort of like start attacking Bradley's hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
I would like to shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Rinella.
2 successes. Rinella will dodge. Oh, I'm sorry. She should have had less dice than that. Let's do that again. 1 success. You clip her.
Damn right.
It doesn't seem to do a lot, but you definitely clipped her. All right. Fuzzy, are you going to try and get free?
Yes, I'm going to basically have my rats swarm up out of my coat and attack his hand.
Okay, strength athletics, I think? Or strength brawl, if you'd like.
Strength animal can.
But he will have a negative to keeping hold of you because there are
It
rats.
really doesn't matter if it's athletics or brawl since they're exactly the same. Oh, I'm going to re-roll that.
Mm-hmm.
So So what
She
do I
just shakes her
press?
hand and the rats like go across the room onto his hand.
You can reroll 1 dice.
1 dice, is it?
Yeah.
In that case, it's probably not worth it.
Probably not.
In that case,
Okay.
I'll just flail about a bit and be like, "Ah!"
At this point, I think Alex, Loki, and Ferris, you have an option of where to be and what to do. But if, of course, no one wants to do anything and just observe, that's cool with me.
So far, no one has made an aggressive move against the coterie, right? The coterie have attacked them. They've not responded yet?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. There's... What exits are there? I assume the way we came up, the stairwell. Is there anything else?
There's probably another, like, everything is glass walls, but there's a door out to a balcony at this top place, and then the stairwell on the opposite side, and then the stairwell at this side.
I'll probably just break off and start flanking round. I'm not going to engage. I want the coterie to learn how to deal with their own problems. But I will say, as I'm leaving, I'll whisper to Alex and Loki, try not to destroy them. Their blood will be useful. And Nate so very wants to get a promotion.
Okay. Cool. Ferris, make me a willpower roll.
Yep. Do I add my first level of fortitude here?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to rouse check.
Okay.
I believe that's why you got it.
I'm good.
Don't go up in hunger.
So willpower, modifier 4, 3 successes. Can I willpower that?
No, you can't. You can't willpower roll.
Point.
3 successes. You have 3 turns before you fall.
Okay. I'm gonna start sneaking my way around. And I'm like, I'm definitely sneaking towards that open window. I must jump out of it. I'm gonna say to Alex and Loki, I'm gonna have to take a step off that balcony in a moment. Would you mind getting Julie up to clean me up afterwards?
Wait, what?
And I'm gonna start sneaking past. And I'm not gonna sneak then. I'm just gonna straight up go Bradders, and I'm gonna throw knives at Bradders.
Okay, perfect.
Fucking asshole.
Okay, Florence is struggling with Bradley. There's rats. Rinella has just taken a gunshot wound, and then you step through the open door and throw a throwing knife. Make your dex plus.
Bradley isn't aware of me, is he? So I don't need to use my ability to slow down.
No, you don't.
Oh shit, I've just realised, have I got Protean still?
Yes, you do.
Right, I forgot about that.
You should check out. I think you've got 2 dots.
Yes, I have 2
Check
dots.
out the first 2 levels of powers then.
Oh god, what are they?
9 successes, and I can reroll 2 if I choose to willpower. I'm gonna go with 9 successes, so that's 11 damage.
11.
If it helps, I'm definitely aiming through his throat. Fucking Bradders.
It does help. Florence, you just hear a bah, and a knife appears in Bradley's throat, and like not much blood sprays. It's just a small backsplat on you. But it does become way easier for you to release yourself.
Can I 2 is claws, right? I can do claws.
Yeah.
Feral claws?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Right. In that case, I'm going to be like, look! Get off me! And I'm going to rake my nails down his face.
Marvelous. That's a rouse check to activate them, but they do activate.
Come on, baby.
You don't get hungrier.
Right.
Strength brawl.
Right.
Um,
Why is my brawl so bad? Okay, strength brawl. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. Sorry. It went weird. Let's try that again. Brawl and strength and submit. There we go. Oh, 3 successes. That's about as good as it's gonna get.
what was the first one?
Did it roll first? I don't know what the fuck
You
happened the
rolled
first
twice.
It rolled the first time fine. It was a misfail with the beast.
Did it? Oh, right, okay. I thought it didn't roll the first time, sorry. It was being weird on my one. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Will I allow that?
I'll take the first one, it's fine.
You know what? I will allow it. You rake your claws at his face. It doesn't.
Go for the eyes, boo!
It doesn't do as much as you were hoping, but you still get him to take a step back. And at this point, Rinella is going to pick up a bag and start running for the back stairwell.
Nate, stop her. She's got something you want.
Can I...
Oh, yes, that reminds me. Nate, please take 4 stains.
Being a bad boy.
Can I activate my... I believe it is... Just looking now. Fleetness? And chase after her?
Fleetness? Yes. That is a rouse check.
Yep. I bet I'll fail this, because everyone else says, yeah, okay, there you go.
You go up in hunger.
Exactly, like the last few episodes, everyone's passed their rouse checks every time, aside from me. So
Perfect.
It's on point.
Loki, you cross the room. You feel a very hard hit as you hit you meet the middle waypoint. Make me another rouse check.
Dicks. Okay. Oh, yeah, there
You
we go.
cross the barrier and you manage to push yourself through without spending more blood. Although, once again, there's that pull backwards and the blood inside of you is rebelling. But you're chasing after her. Make me a... I'm gonna say... Strength brawl?
Strength brawl.
To if you want to grab her.
Can I instead kneecap her?
If you want to shoot her, yeah.
Composure firearms.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. I'll take it.
That's 2 successes. Are you going to stick with that?
Yes.
Okay, 2 successes. Actually, that's a good point. Will she dodge this? I don't know. Let's roll it and find out. No. You clip her. In the knee.
Yeah, I'm not looking to do a crap ton of damage, just to slow her down.
Perfect. She
stagger.
does slow down, and next time you will, next time you act, you will probably be able to catch her up, depending on what you do. She's still moving, though. It doesn't seem to have affected her as much as you would like.
Yeah, Nate's gonna follow.
Okay, you're crossing the
Gonna
room as
shoot
well?
and follow.
All right, make me a rouse check for crossing the room. That's 3 of you across the barrier now? Once again, you resist the urge to expend blood. But the call is there to return to the city. You gonna shoot at her?
I am. I'm gonna shoot at her lower body, not even her legs, just maybe like below her like chest. Like if I get her in the back, that's okay with me.
Perfect. That is composure firearms. So what did you get? Wait, what?
For someone who shoots his gun a lot, you really need 4 firearms and also composure.
He did the most damage with the sword. He gave that away for some reason. I have no clue.
You miss. With 1 success, you miss. But she's not moving very fast. Alex.
Yeah, I've been debating on what to do. How much space is there between where I'm at and where the majority, like Bradley and that whole tidbit? Because I'm still hidden, right?
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
There is, you're probably quite close to Brad. No, it's probably about. How wide is the building? Because it's like basically a full length open plan office thing. With
15 meters from the central.
Yeah. You're 15 meters from the barrier, and then probably another 5-10 to Bradley.
Where is everyone right now? For comparatively,
Nate and Loki are running after Rinella, who is attempting to reach the back staircase. Ferris has skirted round the edge and is throwing knives. Florence is next to Bradley Grimold, clawing his face off. Bradley Grimold hasn't done anything yet.
Giving it a spirited go, probably about to get murdered.
okay. So Bradley's distracted, is what you're telling me.
He is otherwise engaged.
You go,
that is
girl. I
sure.
got him. This is fine.
Would I be able to get to him from where I am and actually attack him in this turn?
Yes. You would have to cross the barrier, but yes.
Fuck it, I'm all in. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do that. Gonna attack him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Another Thin-Blood crosses the barrier. Do me a rouse check.
Oh, okay. Rousing success.
Perfect. You do not expend blood, but the same results stand for you as well. You wish to return to the city, or something inside you does at least.
Okay. Interesting.
You just want to beat the shit out of Bradley, right?
I mean, unless there's a way for me to stake him, but
Do you have a stake on you?
I have a knife.
Knife will help. You can do dex melee for the knife or strength brawl for punch down. You are aware
For
however,
punch down?
punching.
Would I still be able to use the knife for that?
No.
No.
The knife would probably give you a little bit of extra damage, but you are aware that both aren't great against the undead.
Right. Which of these options would be better for my goal of staking him?
Staking. You would need a stake.
Oh, damn.
Ferris.
But-
What? Come on. I mean, it's like the same thing.
Enough damage would knock him into torpor, though.
Yes,
That's true.
if you damage this person who doesn't seem to be particularly phased by most things that have hit him so far, down. If you take him down, he
Will
would-
my potence help at all if I use that with
your potence level 1, right?
my street? Yeah,
And lethal body, that won't
Yeah.
help you.
it won't help. Okay, I didn't think it would, but I wanted to
That's
ask.
only for mortals, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, my strength brawl is technically better than my melee.
That would be a good bet.
So I think I'll just roll that. Yep. Okay.
Are there any wooden furniture here? Or something that can be broken into, kind of like a stake? Just
Yes.
for future reference.
Yeah, you're well aware that like there's probably chipboard desks, there's like wooden chair legs, all that sort of stuff.
4 successes.
4 successes. You know what? I am going to quickly check his stats and then roll. What does he get? Not a lot. Oh, damn. Oh, Bradley. Oh, you know what? He's going to rouse check.
Oh,
Because he
okay.
needs extra dice for this. He's fine. He's still bleeding, by the way. Quite profusely. It seems that... Well, you know. I'm not going to tell you because you haven't asked. That is going to get him... some more dice. 3 successes. You stride over. Oh, you run, I imagine?
Yeah, it's she basically glides. I mean, she's not on her roller skates, but she might as well be. So
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
You hit him very hard.
I'm just imagining you've got wheelie shoes.
And it hurts him. Not much, but it hurts him. You can see some scuffing and a little bit of, you know, what would be bruises on a mortal. It's just a dent in a vampire.
Does he still have the knife in his neck?
Let's say yes.
Next time I have a go, can I try and pull the knife out and stab it into his chest?
Okay. Sure. Who's gone? Ferris is gone. Loki has
all
gone.
gone. Yeah.
Everyone has gone. Rinella continues to run away. Not particularly fast, but still, she's probably at the top and moving down the stairwell at this point. She's reached the other side.
Oh fuck! In fact, I've got an even better idea.
So in that case, I think we should go with Florence. What amazing idea Florence got.
Can I pull one of my flammable crossbow bolts out and light it, and just jam it into his fucking face?
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like, "Fine then." Oh. It's all gone dark. Oh God, why? Oh, that's fine. Right. Anyway, what was I? Yes. And I want to jab him in the face with the flaming crossbow bolt.
Sweet.
Is Florence about to get her second Primogen kill?
No, probably not.
Because that would be cool.
All right, yeah. I'll make that a Dex.
Firearms? Is this a firearm?
No.
It's a firearm! My
Dex
arms
melee.
on fire. Literal firearms.
Nice try, but that is a Dex melee.
Okay, fine. Dex melee. Well, at least I get 2 thingies for melee. Does he have to roll for fire? Because you know it's spooky, and he's not a thin blood.
Yes, he does. In fact, Everyone who has bestial temper has to at this point. Is it bestial
Can
temper?
I re-roll 3
Yes.
dice from there?
You can. You can
Do I
re-roll
need to
2.
roll?
You can re-roll 2
2.
with
Okay,
a
2.
willpower. You got 2 successes.
Fuck! God fucking
Nothing.
damn it. Oh well.
2 successes. Okay, let's resolve the bit where you hit him, and then let's resolve the fire frenzy.
Question:
Roderick.
Would the fire frenzy affect Ferris, or is he too far away?
It would probably affect me. I'm going kind of past him to go to the balcony, right?
Because
The balcony's to the side, but
Okay.
you would have to move, I guess.
might snap you out of the.
It wouldn't be difficult, but everyone does have to do it if you have the bestial temper, and Ferris definitely has to do it.
Yeah.
His thing is
I think I have to roll something because of that.
yes.
Because it's also really close.
Cool! This is gonna go great! Everybody frenzies except him.
I'd like to frenzy if that helps.
I would love to frenzy.
The frenzies
Well,
run
no.
away from fire, so
Yeah.
It'll be great. It'll add to the whole experience.
Okay, so
they say that, but
Bradley.
Guys, where are we going? Guys! Oh, it's just you and me. This is fine. This is fine.
What's the roll for the Rot Shrek?
Rotshrek is
willpower plus a third humanity rounded down.
yeah. There is a frenzy button at the bottom.
Oh.
But yeah, it's remaining willpower. Oh,
Should
no,
I
no.
roll frenzy now or no?
Yeah. Roll frenzy. I think everyone but Florence.
What's
Plus, then he has to do as well.
Well,
Yes,
what's-
42.
Oh wait, what's the difficulty?
The difficulty should be only 2, I think.
4. Damn it.
Ferris is fine.
Oh, here we
As
go.
Florence does that, I shout, Florence, I want him alive. We need him alive.
Oh,
Alex just does it
What?
with 2.
Do I just press
Florence is just like,
frenzy?
get off me!
Yeah, frenzy, and
And
then
then in the modifiers, I put 2.
yeah.
No.
No,
Oh,
modifier
not
0,
modifiers.
difficulty 2.
Difficulty.
Okay, yeah. Now I get you.
Sorry. Nate does it with 4.
I don't have it.
You don't have it. Then you don't need to do it. You see everyone but you and Florence like have a flinch, a reaction, and it is time for Bradley to do it.
I wonder how much humanity Bradley has.
It's not bad.
Huh.
It's willpower plus rounded down humanity.
Plus a third rounded down.
Okay. Oh no. That gets him 7. 6 successes on 7 dice. Bradley, at this point, stops being a passive observer.
Oh, fuck. Are the rats still nibbling on him as well, by the way?
They are. They're giving him negatives,
Yay!
which is
good
why
rat.
he brass checked. You brought out fire, so he is going to everyone roll intelligence resolve.
Oh.
Everyone.
Fuck.
Is it a mind effect that I can use my...
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If you have fortitude.
Come on. You got this, Florence. You got this.
You are able to willpower this if you can and if you want to. Everyone,
Yes.
I'm just going to check his stats.
Can I do 2? Wait, is that 2 more dice like that? Or
For
Yeah.
Florence?
Yeah.
No, you have no dice you can reroll. Sorry.
oh no, there. I'm getting my hunger dice and my other dice mixed up. That's fine. That's fine.
Alex can reroll 3.
Yeah, I might do that.
It's probably a good
I'm not
idea.
good in close quarters combat. Okay,
Nate,
this is not Florence's forte.
3 as well.
Do I need to reroll?
I would recommend it
God.
if you can.
Okay.
I have 3
You want to be a pawn,
successes.
brothers.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no,
What did you do?
I just pressed
Okay,
reroll. I
don't
should've-
worry about it. What did you have first? You had 2 successes, and you can re-roll 3 dice.
Okay.
So you get 5 successes total. Wait, do you have 2 10s? You
I
don't.
don't know.
Oh. Okay. Now Bradley rolls.
4 or less. Fuck.
6 successes. Anyone with less than 6 successes listens and hears and obeys. Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Yeah, well, those are the next 2 rolls. All of you. Oh, yeah, good idea. Stop! Thank you. He's going to pluck the fire from your hand, Fuzzy, or Florence, and wave it very close to your face. Interesting. I am tired of all of this. Nate, you lose. Rinella belongs to me, and I'm sure you will see her soon. He pulls out the knife from his neck. All of you running around my city. Ferris. Choose one of them.
Am I unstopped to choose someone?
Yes. But he maintains eye contact with you.
Okay. Can I close my eyes?
You can.
I close my eyes, and I'm going to use all my celerity to throw a dagger at him, and I want to hit him in the throat properly. As in, I want to try and hit him directly in the voice box.
Okay. That
How
is
many
going to
penalties
be...
should I take?
Huh?
How many penalty dice?
That's going to be a -2
Okay.
for a cold shot, I think. You...
Throwing blind?
I can throw and then close my eyes if that helps, because I've got the celerity to do things very quickly.
I'm going to say you have to activate the power.
Okay.
The celerity, or the higher tier celerity power. If you want to do that,
Done.
you will still have a cold shot, which will increase
Yeah.
the difficulty, but that doesn't really matter for you. Or not increase the difficulty, but decrease your dice.
That's absolutely fine. I will also rouse check to get more damage on it. To hit more, possibly.
You go down 1 hunger. Hungrer.
Grrr.
Hungrer.
So I've got my specialty plus my rouse check -2, so those cancel out. Plus my dexterity. I'm not like heart rate going like 100 and... Oh, it's only going 90, okay. Felt like 120 beats. Ready?
Yep.
I'm going to willpower.
Good idea, because you got 2 successes on 3, 6, 9 dice.
That's 5 successes at difficulty 1.
5 successes at difficulty 1. So instead, Ferris, for you, time slows. you close your eyes after having released another throwing knife. But as you see your lids go together, in this slow-mo, you see his lips move. And then there's darkness. There is a slicing sound.
Okay. I assume the stop order overrode the jump of the building order, or do I have to still walk towards the edge of the building?
Doesn't override it, I'm afraid.
Alright. In which case, I'm going to shout to the coterie. Get him now. He's vulnerable. You can fight him. And I assume that I want to jump off the balcony, so I will do everything in my power to jump off the balcony. Yeah.
Unfortunately for you.
No, that's fine, but I can still tend to pick me up afterwards. Tell Juliet to bring the car around, someone. I'm going to start slowly walking towards the edge of the balcony.
Marvelous. Okay. At this point, everyone else sees Bradley staggering and like very tentatively messing with a knife in his throat. I am going to let you all do a willpower roll, just quickly, to see how quickly you can move after being dominated.
And I expect to have him alive when I wake up. I have some unfinished business.
Loki with 4, Alex with 3, Florence with 2, and Nate with 3. Florence will act last, but everyone else... Well, actually, you know what? Loki gets to go first, but everyone else is fine. Florence will definitely act last.
What about Rinella?
Rinella... Rinella would have stopped as well.
Oh, in which case, errata my last. I said stop both of them. I expect both of them alive.
And you know what? I will do a roll for Rinella to see how quickly she moves. Oh, come on, Rinella. Why have you got so little willpower? Oh. Well, Loki goes first. Rinella got 3.
With Rinella going after me, does that mean that she's still frozen in the command while I take my go?
No. However, you definitely recover from like the aftermath of that quicker. You, like shake it off faster.
What my question here is am I able to inject her with the poison that Nate gave me before she can react, basically?
Yes.
I will do that then for my turn.
Did you have the poison?
Nate gave it to me, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nate gave one vial to Florence, and Florence gave it to Loki, I think, or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, Nate was like, hey, I don't trust Loki, and Florence was like, I do!
It was right in front of him.
What's funny is Nate had 2 of them, so he could have just given you both one, but he didn't. Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say that is Dex melee.
Okay. Does Loki have melee? He's never used it. He does not. Okay. Oh.
Oh, that's 4 on 4 dice. Oh, Rinella. Dear Rinella.
I mean, it was 2 of a crit success. I've got 2 9s instead of 2 10s, apparently.
Yeah. Crit 9.
Crit 9s.
That just makes you feel better. You get like a critical feeling of emotion. You get no
Yeah.
bonus though.
Rinella, you're gonna have to do all your... Oh, so close. So close, Rinella. Now I have to figure out how that power works. It is the blood sorcery Scorpion's touch power, which means that you... Oh, no. Mr. Bubbles has to do a strength plus blood sorcery roll. No, he's going to do an alchemy roll. And see how well he did this. He's at...
Come on, Bubbles. You got this,
Come on,
mate.
Bubbles. Oh, come on. You know
Oh, for fuck's sake, Bubbles.
what? Bubbles will use some willpower for you. This is his pride and joy.
He better, because he got a werewolf.
Jesus Christ, Bubbles. That's 2 successes.
I'm not buying from that guy again.
Yeah. It's Florence
It's a
flirting
lot
with
of
him, just
dice.
kept splitting him off.
Terrible fucking roll. No offense, Josh.
No.
What is
I'm
with us
so
tonight? We're all rolling
disappointed in
like
you, Bubbles.
shit.
I gave you
I'm
8
rolling
dice
twice.
and then
Maybe
3
Bubbles should have
rerolls.
rouse checked. Ugh.
He already rouse checked for the thing. Anyway, what does that get you? Unfortunately, it doesn't get you the knockout power of it, but it blood. Jesus Christ, rulebook, get to the point. If the poison hits, there we go. If the user wins, the poison does the margin in aggravated to mortals, non-halved superficial to vampires. A mortal who takes even 1 point of damage collapses unconscious. Okay. So, you inject Rinella with this thing, and you do 1 point of thingy for that, and then she's looking pretty worse for wear.
Do I also get to add my success for the dex melee?
I already added that on for you.
Oh.
You did a total of 3 damage.
Yes, I mean if he could roll a little bit better for his alchemy.
Yeah, well, he's
we
a good
paid, like,
alchemist, I
werewolf
promise.
cards for it, so, you know.
Maybe in future just take half their dice pool.
That's a good point. Should have done that.
Otherwise, things you buy are very swingy.
No, that's a good point.
The thin blood alchemy though.
There's an argument for it, yeah.
It makes sense if it's kind of swingy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that next time. Anyway. Rinella is still up and running. Not as fast as you, but she is now out of the room and making her way down, Loki. And you managed to just kind of catch her and inject her with venom. Bradley is staggering around, yanking his knife out of his neck. Your knife out of his neck. Anyway,
Freezing.
Nate, let's get you to do something.
Cool. Nate's going to turn to Bradley and try and attack him with the scorpion tongue. Because he's going to think that Loki has a handle. He'd probably just hinder him.
Scorpion tongue. You gave that to
That's
Loki.
Wow.
You
I
did
do.
that?
It's 3.
Files.
Got 2 left.
Did I give
Did I
you
have
3?
I thought we had 2.
I thought you had 3 and you gave 1 and then you had 2 left. Because I remember there was definitely a discussion of 2 last session.
There were
And I was-
2 obfuscate potions and 1 scorpion potion. Or ingestion.
Maybe.
I'm fairly
had-
certain I didn't give you access to more than 1.
Well, then
I
think-
remember there being 2 obfuscate potions, yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 obfuscate potions.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't need one. Here, you have it.
Because
Okay, well, if he just gave one
I
to
thought there
Loki
was
then.
1 because you mentioned 1, and then last episode there was mention of 2, and I was like, "There's more than 1. This is great."
Yeah. Okay, well, if there's only one, there's only one. Nate's still going to attack Bradley, I guess.
Perfect. How?
It depends. How weak does he look?
He doesn't look
To
very weak
Nate,
at all.
does Nate, like, is he, like, vulnerable in a position to Nate? Like, is he staggering backwards? Is his back towards Nate?
He's kind of starting to look a bit more bestial. He's crouched down. There's blood all over his suit. His teeth are clenched, but he doesn't look worse for wear aside from the blood dribbling out of his mouth and his eyes and the hole in his neck. So,
Okay.
actually, he looks pretty bad, but he looks like he'll still try and take you on.
Yeah,
That's
Nate's
what
going
I'm
to fire at his neck head area.
Don't do a cool shot.
It will.
It's not going to be, like, for his head. It's just going to be, like, that general
The top half of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like
good
so much-
idea. Roll the
Center of mass.
Yeah, the bigger the mass, probably his shoulders, maybe, but closer to the center.
sweet
That's where he'll train.
composure firearms.
Okay.
Double tap.
2 successes. At this point, I'm going to just start taking his the half thing. That does succeed, and
Does?
you hurt him, but it's still not enough. There's only like 3 holes in him, and he's standing tall. Alex.
Still trying to take him down. So, yep,
Roll the beat down again.
yep. I mean, would it be possible to like rip his throat out, or is that like too much to ask for?
If you would like to compound the effect of the not talking, then
Yeah.
please do. Yes, that will be a -2 to your dice pool if you want that.
It's just a shame that this isn't set in a library, because then there's a lot of good jokes you can make about silence in the library.
And also throwing the book at him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
His
Brawl.
spine out.
I mean, he is spineless.
3 successes.
3 successes does it.
Hide behind a big book. We're taking cover.
I wish I could see this, but unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, it's not so much ripping. It's very, very difficult to get, like, damage through to anything that isn't, you know, extremely vulnerable. But instead, you after going through the throat and crushing it, and that does nothing. I think what you do is you stick your fingers in the hole and rip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
And that seems to compound the effect, and it will last longer.
top tip at home: don't stick your fingers in the hole and rip. Don't do that.
Unless specifically requested to.
Probably not even then.
Pull the
Some
ripcord.
people, you know, they have requirements. Anyway. Pardon me. I think, Florence, it's just you to go next.
Okay, Florence is going to take a few steps back, pull out the crossbow, just be like, well, you're not a very nice young man, are you? And load a flaming bolt and...
Violating.
Okay. That will be composure firearms, but -1 because you are very close to him at this point.
Please don't shoot me.
One.
You have 3 dice you can re-roll.
Don't re-roll, please. Don't re-roll.
Did that?
You
Oh,
have 1 success.
I need him alive, please.
You're not there.
I'm
You're
going to
jumping
reroll
off.
3 fucking dice,
I
okay?
am there. I can hear.
No, you're like slowly walking. towards
successes.
the place to jump off.
2 successes. With your rats still harrying him, a flaming bolt lands in his arm. It goes out shortly after, but you are certain that you've put the hurt on him now.
You're a very nasty young man, you know that.
Okay. At this point,
I gotta back away from this.
Ferris. Dear Ferris, you haven't crossed the border,
Oh.
so you don't hear this as you stand on the railing, arms wide spread, looking down and leaning forward. Everyone else, I believe, has crossed the barrier. So right at this moment, you all hear an earth-shattering scream. Ferris, before you feel gravity take you, I would like you to do a rouse check.
Rousing success?
You don't spend the blood, but you feel the blood rebel against you in your veins. There is something horrific that happens, silently for you, but I would like you to take one from all of your disciplines. All of them.
All of them. All of them.
And you feel like you've lost control of the powers that you were very, very familiar with and casual about using before. And then you fall.
Can I, as I'm falling off the edge, use my power to split second throw a knife?
Absolutely.
Because fuck Bradis.
Do the rouse check for the ability, and then roll me.
Hunger Gain.
What is your blood potence?
I believe it's just the one, off the top of my head. Where is it on the sheet? Blood and XP?
Blood and
one.
XP, yeah. Unless you've raised it, it'll be 1.
Yeah, it's 1.
Okay, roll me 4 dice.
4 dice. I'll just roll my dexterity.
Yeah, sure. 1 success.
I will willpower that.
Yep. 4 hunger.
Yeah, you
So they're all hunger
appear to be
dice.
at 4 hunger. So you can't willpower any of those.
Oh, why am I rolling 4 dice?
For the effect that I am about to describe to you.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the throwing the knife thing.
This
Okay.
is not the throwing the knife thing, because that doesn't happen.
Oh.
You try to call on the strength and the speed of your blood, but it just tells you no. You can still throw the knife if you like, but you're probably quite off guard at this point.
I think he still throws the knife. It's his instinct. So he'll throw the knife anyway.
All right, yeah, do it.
What penalties do I take? 2 for falling off the edge of something?
Yeah, 2 for falling off the edge of a building.
That seems reasonable. Cool. So I get a -1 overall because I've got specialty. 4 and a bestial.
successes. All right.
Can re-roll 2.
You can re-roll 2 if you like.
That's true. I'll reroll 2. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm pissed off, and this is Bradley's fault.
One
5
more.
successes.
5 successes. Okay. I think it was a thingy. Just gonna quickly check something. No, that's fine. Oh, damn it, yes, that is. Never mind, sorry, thinking about things. You hit him. He doesn't seem phased. And he elevates out of your view. As you fall.
Before I just shout, Bradus!
There's an echo of Bradus. And then a wait. And then a short stop. Just roll me stamina athletics.
Okay, stamina, athletics.
Just to see exactly how horrific this, like, 40-story fall is.
Oh god, okay. I take 2 points off it, whatever it is, because of my fortitude. It's
5 successes. I'm gonna say that you take taking off the... Wait, does your fortitude affect aggravated damage?
It affects bludgeoning, but bludgeoning turns into aggravated, right? Because it's not an aggravated effect, it's a bludgeoning effect that will multiply through my health check, right?
That's true. So you take halved. That's probably around 6 points of, with the fortitude off, 6 points of superficial damage.
Okay.
Where are you at now?
I'm alive, I've got 3 points left.
Non-aggravated?
Non-aggravated.
Well
3
done.
points, just empty.
You
I'm going to
survived.
limp away to the car, and Julia...
And he's okay.
I'm going to assume my phone doesn't work from that fall, so I'm going to limp
Not
off to
much
find
works. Not much works at all. Ooh, actually, add an extra 2 onto that. Because you had knives on you, right? In secret places.
Yeah, they'd have been in sheaths, though. You won't put knives not in sheaths in your clothes.
Oh,
That's a
fine.
bad idea.
Okay. Trying to be cheeky.
That just seems like a terrible idea.
You were at the bottom floor. You took the one-step down method, and it was very effective. You're going to the car?
Yeah, I'm not going to get up there in time, and I need blood, and Juliet is my emergency blood.
Fair enough.
Unless there's a night watchman around here, in which case I am very sorry to him.
So, Ferris gets up, dusts himself off, and moves. And so do we. To the top floor.
Yay.
Bradders is stumbling around. There's a burn mark. He's still not going down. And I think just to see exactly whether Rinella gets away, Loki, what would you like to do to catch her? Send her into torpor?
I'm going to shoot her, but I will also want to keep chasing her. So, like,
Okay, yeah. Well, in that case, make the firearms roll, composure firearms,
okay.
to see how much damage you do and whether she gets very far. Because you have 2 dice.
Reroll
and
2 of those.
You can re-roll 2 of those. That's 2 successes at the moment.
Three.
3 successes. What does that get to? 1, 2, 3. That one hurts her a lot. She slows down a lot. But you have been outside of the city for a very long time, and you're going to need to make me a frenzy check.
Okay.
Four successes. You steel yourself. Everything tells you to leave this outside scary place. Just get back to safety. You know the city. But you also need Rinella. So you can make one more attempt to subdue her, she might go down.
Okay.
But otherwise, she'll get to a car that seems to be waiting for her.
Right. Okay. Potion.
Oh, you're shooting her, are you? Okay, that's one that you can re-roll if you want. That's 3 successes you've got now.
I think that should be enough. Her.
Are you willing to bet?
Yeah. The gun does extra damage, right?
It does do extra damage. It does 3 extra damage.
Because it's the new gun.
It's the new gun. Oh wait, what was that last time? You got 3 successes as well? I'm just going to make sure that I've got this right, because there is 1 point in it right now.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I got 3 successes last time.
Okay. Would you like to re-roll? Because there is 1 point in it.
Sure, yeah, okay. Got 9.
You got 1 extra success. You hit her in the other knee. She's running. But now there's just too much going on. Her knees hit the ground, the gravel, and she tumbles forward and just slides to a stop, unmoving. The people in the car get out and shoot at you.
Oh.
But they're not coming closer, that's for sure.
Do I have to make some kind of defense roll for the shooting, or is it like
yes.
suppressive fire? Okay.
That's
I mean, it could be suppressive fire if you like. Dex athletics, all right. I think I get something for no penalty to defense pools for firearms.
Oh, for celerity, if you're getting shot at, you don't need cover to take, so you don't take the -2 without cover.
Okay.
But you have celerity, so that won't matter to you.
Yeah.
4 successes. They come close, but I'm assuming you want to retrieve Rinella, right?
Could I use her as a shield?
Yes. Yes, you can. A couple of bullets sink into her, but generally you're too quick. You know what?
Could I also take a few shots to try and put their heads down? Not specifically trying to hit or kill anyone, just trying to get their heads down while I retreat.
You can.
would that be
We'll
next?
say it's narrative, because you won't need to roll for that.
Yeah.
You're quick enough, and you can get back to wherever you would like at this point.
So, question: have we left the building and we're like downstairs now?
Yes, at this point, these previous rolls describe a chase scene
Proper
down a stairwell, out an emergency exit to a waiting running car, and then you finally clip her.
Can I see Ferris or Ferris's car?
No, because it's around the corner, basically.
All right.
But you know where it is. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Never mind.
I do not know.
You probably won't see Ferris, because he will have gotten up before that point.
Other further question: would the quickest way out of the barrier be like around the building?
Yeah, basically, it's one of those long, slim buildings, so you can just basically go around one side and run through the barrier.
I have a question then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nate sent that night watchman downstairs and was like, "Go out of here, escape now."
He was taking a walk downstairs. Huh?
Is he coming out at roughly the same time I'm getting up?
Probably.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna run at him.
And you're going to catch him. Roll me a hunger frenzy, because you were at 4, yes?
I'm at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Frenzy, what's the level?
Difficulty for this,
I mean, regardless, I'm gonna eat him.
3.
Oh, crap, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Hunger frenzy, yeah. I run at him, and I'm not gonna do anything different, but just drain every single drop.
Yep. That's what happens. Okay. You probably see Ferris finishing off this guy at the bottom there, but we shall move to the top, where Florence, Nate, and Alex are facing off against the Von True Primogen, Bradley Grimald. He seems to be on the back foot, and he hasn't fought back yet, which is weird.
I would like to be like, oh, hang on a minute, pull out my SMG and just fire into his face from, fairly close up.
Yeah, that
Point
is
blank. Can I just point blank for? Surely you get like a bonus for point blank.
No, it's harder to shoot long range weapons. Unless you've got like a shotgun, you don't get bonuses for point blank.
I don't think pistols take a negative either, do they? Because the pistols...
Oh, you won't take negatives. Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't get bonuses, unfortunately.
All right, yeah. So I'm out of arm's reach, so he can't flail at me. But I'm just like, let's see what this does.
I'm not out of arm's reach.
We basically need Fuzzy to fire the catapult that throws Meta closer.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
team.
still right next to it. I
Okay.
mean, I was at his throat, so.
Right, Dex firearms. Here we
You
go.
are literally inside him.
No,
The
it's
worst
composure
poss-
firearms.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry,
Sorry.
composure firearms. God damn it. It's the one fucking good roll I had as well.
Sorry. 5 successes,
Alright.
but they're for nothing.
Composure.
Composure
Firearms.
firearms.
Watch me get a fucking 1 now. Where am I?
2 successes. You can re-roll 2 dice if you want.
I would like to re-roll 2 fucking dice. Yes.
Go
God
on
fuck-
then.
Ooh, okay, 4 successes. That'll do. I'd like to shoot this gentleman in the face, please.
Yes, absolutely. You do that.
Hopefully they hit him in the eyes and then he can't see.
Okay, he is at...
Let's pop some eyeballs.
You beat him by a margin of 1. And the SMG probably does at least +3. Probably +4. Because there's a lot of bullets.
+3 probably, because 4's like an assault rifle. But it might be +4.
I
That's
was
a lot of
thinking
bullets
this
in a
as
very short time. Brap.
Yeah.
a very expensive gun, mostly because you took it off someone no, you took it off someone that
Mr.
a Nosferatu
It's-
hired.
Yeah, it'd be like a +4, but the range modifiers kick in quicker.
So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 damage total.
I'll take it.
Is there anything that's made out of wood next to me?
100%.
He's probably
Please,
got
can
a
I have
crossbow
it?
bolt still stuck in him as well.
Yes, you may have it. You break.
And can
off
I try to stake it?
Yeah. What wooden thing do you grab first? Like, there's all sorts of office supplies up here.
I mean, anything that I can use to like, that I can actually, like, legitimately hold, not like, I'm not trying to whack him on the head with something.
The crossbow bolt is in him. The
Yeah,
crossbow
he's
is handy,
literally got a
right?
crossbow bolt sticking in him, which
That's
is made of wood.
metal and wood. It might work.
Might is not good enough, sir. Okay, I need a guarantee here.
Okay, no, you break off a chair leg or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stake him.
Do it. I think To stake, you need a total of 5 successes.
Are the rats are still giving him.
Is this a brawl or melee? I'm guessing
This
melee.
is Dex
It's
melee.
not in melee.
Not strength.
By default, it's strength melee.
Oh yeah, you can use strength if you want.
Yes, I do. I do want to use strength. Please. Roll 20.
You need 5 successes.
Critical hit, 5
I
successes.
mean, as you said it.
You're going to have to re-roll 3. I know I said 5 successes. It's a net.
You've got to beat him by 5
You've
successes.
got to
so...
beat him by 5 successes.
Okay, that's
You do
fine.
beat
I'll
him.
re-roll it with a willpower. 3. Re-roll 3.
Re-roll 3.
Please.
Keep rolling
Please.
like that.
Oh, that's it.
2.
It needs to do 5 plus damage, but it still counts as the net because
Okay.
they don't do extra damage as stakes.
Okay, so that was 2 additional successes, so 7.
Browse check or something. I don't know.
You can't.
I don't know how.
Thin-Bloods.
Wait, can I do? No?
Thin-Bloods can't
Thin-Bloods.
do that.
I'd like still. We've got Alex who's like, let me hit the
Come
heart.
on.
Stab. Get the heart eventually.
I mean, come on! 7 successes with the critical hit.
It's like Buffy the
The
Vampire
damage
Slayer in
might
this
just
bit.
knock him into torpor anyway.
I love that you're
He's not going to
convincing
be that
me.
nice to us.
Florence's barrage of bullets tipped the scales on this one. He was at a -2, which took one of his successes away.
Also the rats.
Alex, what happens when you stick a chair leg through a primogen's heart?
I think she like full on tackles him to the ground to do that. I think like just as much force as she possibly can muster. And yeah, she's just on top and probably pretty happy because she got almost staked before. And
Done! Oh, marvellous. Good job. Is he out?
He does seem to be out.
Prod. I'm going to kick him in
Yeah.
the side of the head.
yeah, he's out.
Can Nate jump on him and feed?
If you try that, Florence is going to
I
stop
will
you.
fuck you up if you try to do that right now.
He's gonna do it anyway because he's so angry. He will do it anyway.
Okay.
Florence is going to try and just be like,
yeah,
no,
she's
bloody
gonna
no,
shove
bloody
Nate out of the way
Yeah. Nate,
if he does that.
I would say make a contest between the two of you, but if you want to roll, I can get you to roll. Nate, you're probably going to lose. I'm just
I don't
gonna
mind.
say-
Like it's just something that Nate would do because he'd be so angry at the whole Rinella thing. Seeing him go down, he'd want to. Just emotion wise, he'd probably snap out of it as soon as Alex like.
She would just glare. You would see her eyes. They look fucking scary as hell.
Calm down, you little bugger. Well, honestly, what's wrong with you? You're being all mean to your friend, and then she went all and oh, sugar. Actually, where's Loki gone? Oh, bugger, we should go and help him. I'm gonna run off and try and help Loki.
Josh, I'm going to do a load of rouse checks to heal some damage, and because I have no hunger, I'd probably head back upstairs, but not going to engage, like, fast, but I'm not going to get into the room if there's a fight going on, because I don't know the fight's over.
Okay. Yeah, please make your rouse checks. I think also take a stain for murdering a man.
Yep, that's fine. I was going to ask about that because I'm the right humanity for that.
Your hunger does go up, but not as much as it should do. I'm just going to say that. All right. Yes, I think between the 5 of you, you can basically take it away in whatever way you would like. There are guards here, but they're not going to overpower you.
Right, well, I'm
So-
going to sort of run downstairs and try and find Loki.
You will probably find him.
Yes. Did you get her?
You probably see Ferris on the way up.
Oh, Ferris!
Ferris
Where's...
fell 40 floors. His clothes are like ripped and drenched in blood. He's kind of like half in them.
You right there, dear?
Cracks his head and like his neck twists back 5 degrees to be actually straight forwards.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're all right. Where's Loki? Where's that girl? What's her name?
I saw him
Rinella.
downstairs with her.
I better go then.
Make him realize where the car is. I don't think he knows.
Where is the car?
Oh, just round the corner.
All right. Oh, babies! Come on, let's go.
I'd like to point out something. That whenever Ferris shows up, Alex hasn't moved because she's never staked a vampire before. She has no idea what the fuck to do. She's just there holding it like, what if I move? We'll go out. Like she has no idea. So she's crouched on top of it.
That's brilliant. Where's Nate when I get up there?
Being held at bay by Alex, I imagine.
Glaring Alex.
Like a stare off.
Ferris gets to the door, opens it. His like arm is dislocated and backwards, just like.
You're
Smile.
okay.
I've been better. You took him down.
Uh-huh.
Well done.
Can I move? Or do I have to hold this here?
Leave the stake in him, and it probably won't come out.
Probably.
Pull out my knife, and I'm going to walk over. Probably, but just to make sure, I'm going to gouge his eyes out.
You gouge out his eyes.
Okay.
Yes, that happens.
Just to make sure. Nate. Renella's downstairs with Loki.
Thank God.
She was turned by him. She's a kindred now. She's not the person you knew. She works for someone who will no longer be a problem, but she will be.
No, we can.
Nate, you've been given a golden opportunity. I know that Bradley's not 13th generation, right? He didn't create a Thin-Blood. She was a proper Ventru.
That would be your guess.
Yeah, I'm probably almost certain in the case, because he was the Primogen for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rinella isn't a Thin-Blood. She's a proper kindred. And if you want to be a proper kindred, you've just been given the golden opportunity.
No, no, like we can do it. We can do that blood thing. We can turn her back.
That's a myth. There's no turning someone back. Once you're dead, you're dead. Anyway, it would be kinder to drink her blood and gain her powers and have part of her live on inside you. Don't you want to be with her forever?
It's better than this, I suppose.
Alternatively, you can pass it up. This is the one chance you might get to get in on the ground floor. This is power you've always wanted, and you have managed to do a very good job. It's a shame she was turned. But it's what happened. You can't change that.
Yeah. No, if it's going to be someone, it's going to be me. She deserves that.
The other option is we just let her go, and then she talks about what you did to Bradley. Something which will most definitely have everyone here killed, probably including me. If Bradley disappears and she disappears and you suddenly become a Ventru, we can just blame Bradley if need be. You tried to save her. You did your best. What more could you have done?
He's just gonna spit on Bradley and leave. He's gonna go and enter.
Okay, when me and Alex are alone, look at the chair leg. Look up at Alex. Look at the chair leg. Look up at Alex. Your handiwork?
It was the only thing available at the time.
It's not elegant, but it does the job.
Josh, I sent you a message.
I'm adaptable.
It's good to be flexible in the moment.
Very true.
We should move him before this becomes an issue.
Yep.
But I am very impressed. I am also slightly concerned. My blood was getting stronger around you. And in that fight, something made it weaker. That fall shouldn't have hurt half as much as it did.
Okay.
I don't
That's
like sharing
something that
fun.
normally happens?
No. Normally I can trust in my abilities, and I've done so for 100 years. I don't like sharing vulnerabilities. But you seem the most trustworthy one for this.
When we get back and deal with him, I think we need to consider the unbinding ritual.
If you want, there might be an opening in Clan Toreador. It looks like Nate is going to become a Ventru.
I see. Well, you can tell me a little bit more about that later.
I would very much enjoy that. But I need a change of clothes first. And stretch my joints. It's a horrible clicking sound.
You've had better days, I think.
You might need to go easy on me for the next few sparring sessions.
No promises.
Good.
Guess they drag him. Oh, Alex drags Bradley probably on her own.
Mm-hmm. You drag Bradley down 40 flights of stairs. Takes a while, but who gets downstairs first? Florence, you left, or were you there?
I was already heading
Pass
downstairs.
me on
Yeah.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, of course.
Followed by a couple of rats.
I think in that case, Florence, Nate will arrive in a little bit. You see Loki rummaging and finding a box of something, and then, you know, a woman over one shoulder.
Oh, there you are, dear. All right. How are you? Did you caught her then? Oh, good job, young man.
Yep.
I shot a man in the face. It was quite invigorating, really.
Did we beat Bradley?
Oh, yes, he staked.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay her down, scatter the box,
What's that you got there, dear?
get a Zippo,
What are you doing?
throw it on top of her.
No, stop it!
Rinella catches fire.
I'm going to immediately attempt to grab my thing and just put her out.
I'm gonna draw my gun, point it at Florence,
What are you doing, you bloody idiot?
get rid of the evidence.
She's not dead, is she?
Well,
I'm going to continue
Seconds.
beating her out to go, what the hell do you think you're doing? You can't just fire to her. At
You're
least
messing with your mic.
I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh, sorry, I was just like still beating her out. Just go, what the hell are you doing? You can't just kill her. I mean, Nate's just on Nate will be downstairs in a second. Just stop it.
Is Florence helping put out the fire? I did get an accelerant, so
It's going to be extremely difficult seeing that she's covered in petrol.
Yeah.
I'm going to at least try.
Yes. What is a put someone that's on fire out roll?
I don't know. I'm just gonna basically grab one of my shitty old sort of like manky shawls that's probably too filthy to burn, and then just like throw it over her and start hitting her.
Dexterity athletics?
Yeah, I was going to say stamina athletics because fire
wait.
bad.
Fire, they have to make Rorschach tests.
These two don't.
Neither of us have it.
Why do you think I've got a flaming weapon?
Good point. That would make sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like, boom.
I've done that before.
Take aim.
I just realised Fireworks Night must be hell for vampires.
Yep. Dogs and vampires, just a very bad night.
Both under the bed.
The dog hiding next to the vampire.
I know.
I feel you.
I feel you right.
Yeah,
Okay, what was
that's
it?
a stamina athletics.
Okay, stamina athletics.
You will have to roll very high to put out a burning person.
Yeah, it's probably not going to go great. Three successes?
You can't re-roll any dice, and you got 3 successes.
I'm not re-rolling. It's
She
look,
continues
Florence
to burn.
has just got to make the attempt. What the hell do you think you're doing, you bloody maniac? Honestly, what's wrong with you?
I think, Florence, take 1 aggravated damage.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take an aggravated damage.
Nate, you arrive.
You're muted.
After I mute yourself.
Nate's gonna draw his gun, point at the Loki, and be like, "What are you doing?" and run towards her.
Bloody setting her on fire and what he's done. Help me put her out.
Fire, actually.
No. Ferris told me to handle it. What are you playing at? And he's just on fire.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Compose
I'm
your
firing
firearms.
back.
Oh fuck.
Compose your firearms, both of you.
Do I? Oh yeah, no, I remember how this works.
They both shoot each other, knock each other out, and Florence is like, I guess get rid of the evidence. Starts pouring petrol on them too.
See, this is why I let them take my NPCs and hurt them. Because I don't need to fight these lot.
Drama.
Okay, Nate. I'm just going to do it 1v1. Nate, you probably hit Loki, but it's superficial in a non-damage sense.
Yeah, he didn't really like. That kind of seems accurate because I think he's more focused on just getting to Rinella.
Yeah, okay. You can move over to Rinella, but that is probably what gives Loki the clear shot that he needs to do 1, 2, 5 superficial damage. Do you have vampiric resilience?
Do I?
Let's take a look at
I'm
your
just gonna
sheet.
straight up kill him.
No.
Where you at, Nate? Why can't I
No.
get your sheet up, Nate? Oh, it's because it's hidden under everything else. You don't?
I don't think I do.
Oh my god.
Do I
Nate, that's
talk for
5
Nate?
aggravated damage.
Yeah. Guns are bad for mortals.
You take damage like a mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Nate's really avoided being in being the target of combat. So
Damn. Yeah, Nate, that's 5 aggravated damage. So, looking at your thing here, essentially what will happen is that because you only have 4 open boxes, it will fill up those 4 boxes with aggravated and then turn one of the superficial into aggravated. So you have 1 health box left before you go into torpor. Or die.
It's pretty accurate for Nate at this stage.
I'll do those for you.
Yeah.
What do? This is all up to you lot.
I'm gonna keep my gun on him.
While these two are doing this, I'm going to look around. Is there any like fucking puddles around or anything?
Yeah.
Has it rained recently? I'm going to try and roll her into a puddle.
Okay. Do the same roll again, but +2.
Okay, so that was what was it?
Okay.
Athletics and stamina, right?
This is why
Yeah.
all vampires should keep a fire extinguisher on them.
Or one of those fire blankets.
Yeah,
+2, right?
that's a good note. For my tailor, next time I'll ask for that to be sewn into
Oh,
my
for
suit.
fuck's sake! Come on.
You can re-roll 3 dice if you want.
Oh,
That was
come on,
1
Fuzzy.
success.
Why not? Why not?
3 successes. It slows the burning. She's still blackened, and it
Maybe there's
seems
no
like
bacon.
part of her is decaying. Where the
Yeah, I'm
fire?
just gonna continue. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna turn around to the other two. But what the fuck do you think you two? What on earth do you think you? What?
I'm still pointing my gun at Nate. He shot at me.
And you shot at. You set fire to his friend.
She's a breach. She has to be cleared up.
Yeah, but no one told you to clear that breach up.
Why don't you help me put her out rather than arguing, young man?
Yeah, Nate's gonna look and see if he can figure out like if there's like anything close by, like anything that's like.
Can you pee on her or something? What good is all that tea if you haven't got a bladder full? Come on.
So does he see anything? Gosh.
Make a wits awareness roll. A crit. That's 6 successes. Yes, you find. This is a construction site, so it's not difficult to find random crap. I think what you find is probably a. Some sort of very thick tarpaulin that you could definitely use as a fire blanket.
Yeah,
The question-
straight for it.
It's
And try
not
it.
even that far away. You yank it off like a pile of rebar. The question now is, will Loki let you use it without getting you shot?
Yeah.
What's that, Ferris?
I'm trying to be like, Nate, just tell Loki that I said it's okay.
He did.
He didn't actually.
He did. He literally said Ferris said not to.
You said no one told you to clear it up. You never
But before that, he said Ferris.
Before that, he did mention it, but it was like the sidelong mention.
Asbestos. There's like asbestos.
He definitely mentioned Ferris when he first came down.
I mean, at the end, the choice is probably gonna be shoot Nate or let him do it. So I'll let him do it. I'm not looking to kill Nate.
Okay. Because you got a crit success on that last one, you did it very quickly. You have one final chance before Rinella burns up. It's going to be significantly easier now, though. So, Nate, you make me the stamina athletics roll. +2, because I'm assuming Florence is helping.
Oh yes.
5 successes.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Instead of decaying to a freshly dead body, Rinella's corpse remains whole, blackened, full of bullet wounds. But she doesn't seem to be anything but a normal living person who's maybe a bit pallid and sickly with hurt on them.
Okay.
Rinella
Can
is
Nate
not
like
hurt.
wrap her up in it and pick her up?
Yes. And I think at this point, Ferris and Alex, after a little bit, You can all meet up at the car if you would like, with 2 bodies. Juliet
I see
doesn't-
the burning, and I smell petrol, and I see that someone's been shot. Nate's been shot. I'm like, Ferris has had a very long night. I turn on Daunt, just gonna push the intimidation factor and be like, what the fuck is going on?
Let's make a manipulation intimidation roll plus your presence. I think that is right.
Yeah, it is.
So let's do that just to see, help everyone gauge exactly how terrifying you are in this moment. Because this won't be easy for you, mostly because you're bashed up to fuck.
That probably makes me look more intimidating.
Could do.
Right, intimidation.
Knock his arms off.
Messy critical.
That is 5 successes with a messy critical on 4 dice. You
It's a
lot
hell of
are
a roll.
absolutely destroying it this evening. It's not fair.
I had to jump for building. I deserve something.
We could have used those rolls earlier, really.
Yeah.
I was busy jumping off a building.
Sorry.
Ferris, how does your beast make this intimidation messy? Who do you hurt?
Are there any mortals nearby?
Juliet?
No, I wouldn't take her out on Juliet. Juliet, to me, is background now because I've been around her so long. I probably look at Loki. Is Loki still carrying a smoking gun?
It's up to you, Loki.
Yep.
Then yes.
Smells of petrol, smoking gun. Walks up to Loki. What the fuck did you do?
I think in that instant, you hurt him.
Yep. I push him up against whatever he's like in front of.
That's going to be like...
I'm
How strong are you? What's your
I'll let
strength?
it
3.
3
punches.
superficial damage, Loki. Everyone, gauge your reactions accordingly, I guess.
I stay my comment on my reaction.
I will. Have I been like knocked over? I'm imagining.
No, I've pushed you up against a wall. Like the
Oh,
wall.
I kind of imagined like a, backhand.
No, because I still want to talk to you. I'm like, what did you do? I'm not controlling my strength of the messy, so I just smashed you into the wall.
Okay.
It's a reverse John.
I was clearing up the mess.
We don't need it cleared up right now. I have plans for her. Nate has to do his own clearing up on this one. You can't keep clearing up every time your coterie fucks up. Sometimes they'll have to learn. If Nate doesn't want to, fine, you can do it.
I just think that perhaps burning somebody who's unconscious is perhaps a little unkind.
Burning her in the street is unkind anyway. Juliet can deal with any bodies that need to be dealt with.
I'd rather there not be any more bodies, really.
I
mean,
recall you trying to stab Bradley.
well, yes, but he started it.
And I'm going to make sure I finish it with him. Either way, thank you. Tonight's been a long time in the making. Florence, Loki, Nate, Alex. You've all done a very good job. Would you like a drink?
I'd love a cup of tea.
Of course you would.
I should get back to work.
You can have a cup of tea if you want as well.
Oh, I'll put the kettle on, shall I? I think I've got my hexy burner here somewhere.
A little bit more private establishment. We have things to do. Decisions to make.
All right, right.
Loki?
I will finish off a couple of jobs I have to do and come back as soon as possible.
Okay. I will see you at the club in 2 hours.
Yes.
Excellent.
Apologies if I overstepped.
Thank you. Apologies if I maybe had a rough night.
You did fall out of a window.
Yes. I don't make a habit of that. Loki, you've been very helpful. We wouldn't be here today without you.
Done what I can. And I'm going to slink off,
Okay.
and I'll let you know where I'm going.
All right. Cool. I am going to have to check something first. If this is the end of this scene for everyone, unless anyone else has something they'd like to say. Okay. I think.
I have something I need to do at the club whenever we get there, though.
Yeah. Okay.
And is Nate going to the club with you guys with Rinella, or is he staying behind with Rinella?
Well, you definitely come into the club for Rinella. Just in case you do something like wake Rinella up by accident because you don't know what you're
Okay.
doing.
That's what I was looking. Yeah, if Ferris openly was like, "Get in," he would slink in.
Yeah, like Ferris doesn't address you in that scene because he assumes you're coming. And if you start walking in a different direction,
Yeah.
he'll be like, get in the car.
No, yeah, Nate would totally go with. He'd be focused completely on Rinella and like maybe like brushing her hair or whatever or something, and like trying to make her like.
Brushing
pulls
what's
out
left of the hair.
Yeah.
on your way out, Meta.
Was she wearing a wig? And if so, was the wig acrylic or like
Oh.
melted plastic on her head?
There's probably melted plastic on her head.
It's like what's his name? The series, but with plastic.
Yes. Alex, roll me 5 dice. Ferris, roll me. 2.
I got 3 8s.
You can't roll any dice. Never mind. You got what? You got 3 8s.
3 8s.
So that's 3
Yep.
successes.
Okay.
As you drive away, Alex, out of the corner of her eye, catches a shimmer. And now it becomes a little bit clearer to you. It's a silhouette of someone. And it's been there, like in your peripheral. Now it's come to your attention for a while.
I don't know who it is or what it is.
It's a shimmer in your perception.
Does it seem like somebody was there the whole time, kind of shit? Like, is there like any feeling associated with it, or is it just visual?
It's visual and kind of trying to remember something that you don't seem.
Was it-
It's been there a while. It's just like a low-level feeling of being watched.
Was it only those two that were rolling for it?
Yes, because only one of them, because only one of them has.
I mean, not
Alzheimer's
anymore
specs.
because of what happened.
Where
Okay.
do you go,
Club. Right?
club?
Oh, excuse me.
Got bodies to deal with,
Did you
blood
see
to
where I got-
get.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. So, it's almost time we should wrap up, I think. However, we'll do 2 quick scenes before we close up. Everyone arriving back at the bar, and then another one. So, what is everyone doing at the bar? You have 2
Having
bodies.
a lovely cup of tea.
I'm looking for a very particular individual. One that's as much like appealing wise, it has to be, we're talking about the unbinding brew, so I need a liar. Preferably a very potent one. And I still have auspex, so...
Hey, how big's your dick?
You have 2 points of auspex, yeah?
If you
Yeah.
say what you're looking for to Ferris, I know the clientele.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang
that's
on.
true.
You have Bloodhound, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Now, while Bloodhound can't find you a liar, it can find you someone with specific emotions in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
And that will probably lead you towards a liar.
Okay.
I need to find out what the role for Bloodhound is. I think it's probably something relatively simple.
I think it's awareness, wits, or something like that.
It's on page 182. Bloodhound. Make a resolve awareness test. At difficulty 3. I think it's going to be difficulty 4 to find someone in a crowd. Oh, wait.
Even with auspex?
Auspex is an entirely separate thing. This is just a kind of animalistic thing that is unrelated to your disciplines. It's more innate. So you
Oh!
get 7 successes with a messy critical.
Yep.
Your beast... Do you have any ideas for how your beast makes finding this person a messy ordeal?
Go on the hunt.
How? That's a really good question. I don't know, because I think it would be anti what Alex is. Alex is very reserved in her approach to people normally, unless they like piss her off, and then she, is very stoic. But
Okay.
maybe she draws too much attention to herself.
Yeah, how about everyone else goes upstairs, you are looking for something. And you go up to people. And I think you start to take little nibbles. You spend like 5 minutes with them and like take them off into a corner and then just play with them for a bit, taste their blood, confirm exactly what you've got. And then you find this one person, this one man, in the middle of a whole group of friends. And you've probably seen men like him before. Business suit, looking very successful, the heart of the party. But there's just that glimmer in his eyes that one, the fear that one bad story, one misstep in the social cycle will get him eaten by the rest of the very hungry socialite wolves. That's your liar. You've nibbled on a few people by this point. You ingratiate yourself. And you bring up this man upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
You're very, very certain that you have done a good job in finding someone who is a habitual liar, like of all kinds of lies, big and small.
Yeah.
So,
Ideal for what I'm trying to do.
absolutely.
Yep. Okay. Well, I guess this is where Alex would probably I don't know, like she told Ferris that she was gonna get it ready. So
Ferris probably went to get a shower to stop the dried blood being all over him.
You went in the back entrance. It was
yeah.
fine. No one saw you.
The only thing that she disclosed is that she would need Ferris's blood, and that was all she said before she went to go get the lyre.
Would you have told, because, just from what I know, would you have told him that is because you wish to break a bond on him?
Yeah, that's what we discussed before, though. Like last episode, too.
Okay. So, yeah, Ferris, I guess, how does this conversation go? She asks for your blood.
Roll up my sleeve, take a dagger out, and just go.
Probably like a cup or something so that she can use it for the actual distillation. Till she thinks she has enough.
Okay. You have some of Ferris's blood.
Okay.
Ferris. Make me an intelligence...
Perfect.
an intelligence... occult roll.
Cool. So you mean 1 dice?
Yes. Oh, actually, no. Roll your insight. Oh no, you don't have any of that. Never mind. Nothing. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Yeah. You have some of Ferris's blood.
Okay. Cool.
And I think next time we will describe the brewing process, right?
Sure.
But
You guys will get to learn the secret of the other ingredients.
mm-hmm. Nate,
Yes.
before we go, I want to know exactly what Nate is doing.
Well, he definitely asked Ferris for a room to take care of his problem.
Ferris will give you a room. He's probably cutting his arm at this time to give the blood to Alex. Did anyone see you fighting up there? Did anyone know we brought them back here?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Thought I saw something, but it was just a shimmer. Before we left.
I only saw that guard from before.
I dealt with the guard.
I didn't see anything.
A shimmer. Was it a person or a
Silhouette.
Probably a bloody Nosferatu then.
Maybe that thing I saw before at the henge.
In which case, you can't deal with your friend in the way you would like, and I cannot deal with Bradley in the way I would like. To do so would be a breach of the Masqerade, and we would all be put to death for it.
Can't we just lock them away for a bit?
That is probably the best idea. I have a few spare rooms, and leaving them with a stake through them and a big heavy slab over the top tends to do the job.
Yeah, let's do that.
I've seen people get better from stakes.
I'm one of them. She doesn't deserve to just rot in some room.
Although there were Thin-Blood
For
now.
now, it's temporary.
People do not rot. Kindred do not rot. They are in torpor. They will not change. They will not age. Nothing happens for them. They cannot act. Be careful what you say around them. They can still hear you.
Bradley, you're a complete git.
His eyes open.
I stab him in the eyes.
Oh,
I thought he had no eyes.
he doesn't have
I
eyes.
gouged his eyes out.
His eyelids open then.
His eyelids open.
He's still got the stake through him.
Yeah.
It appears that way.
Did you miss the heart?
No, I don't miss.
I take some of the wooden things I have that I normally have for this sort of purpose, and I'm just going to stab them in his chest a lot.
I'm going to obfuscate. Just whoop. Would you like me to roll for that?
No, I don't need to roll for that. Zoop. We're going to leave you there. And a final scene. Loki, tell us where you are.
I am at the Nosferatu caves.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to request an audience with Gates.
You fucking sell us out, you dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see Polar Neck. She leads you in, winds you through a bunch of caves made of sandstone with religious pictures on some of the walls. And you meet in a dark, candlelit room. And you wait for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then behind you, Mr. Gates appears. Normally it's the other way around. I should be summoning you.
Well, this was important.
I believe you. Strange as that sounds.
Have you heard the latest in the power struggle in the city?
I keep abreast of the situation.
What have you heard?
More than heard, friend.
Which is...
Bradley Grimald is in a lot of trouble.
And someone has amassed quite a nice amount of power at this point.
They seem to, don't they? And there appears to be a curse in some people's blood.
Really?
Making them vulnerable. But what have you come to me for?
I am currently in the employ of Ferris Vaudeville,
Yeah,
and I have been helping him, some would say greatly, to rise. However, he's very impulsive, and while he does have a certain drive, he doesn't often fully think through the things he does. I'm looking to even the balance of power a little bit.
you think he has more than he can chew? Or more than he can wield?
Or I worry that he's going to wield it wrong.
An interesting opinion on matters that are above your station,
Very true.
Thin-Blood.
I mean, you know, if I guess I could just leave and...
No. Because you summoned me here for something else.
So, Ferris has the alchemist who can break blood bonds, correct? Something that you seem to desire greatly?
Go on.
What if I told you I could offer you something similar?
You're going to give me an alchemist.
Similar, not exactly the same. Something that could help with blood bonds.
I would be extremely interested.
But I would require something.
What's your price?
Induction into the clan.
You see him think about it.
And a minor boon.
You've really got to push your luck. Depending on exactly what this is, I agree to this deal.
Okay. Book out. Hand it to him.
He grabs the book from you and you see his eyes go wide. And I'm going to have to make a roll for him.
He might want to use a willpower on that one.
He's like, it has words I never learned to read.
Words, yes!
No.
I never
This
learned
quickly.
to read.
I am going to
failed
do...
English.
I'm a dyslexic vampire.
Oh, there you go.
He did a willpower roll.
Yay.
Oh, Loki. What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
Good. Then come with me. We're going to induct you into the clan.
Okay.
He gets up and expects you to follow him as he walks slowly out of the room.
I follow him.
I know exactly where we can get someone to meet your specifications. And for the first time ever, you see an incredibly sad look on Mr. Gates' face.
That's not worrying.
And that is where we will end. Thank you everyone for playing. Thank you everyone for watching.
Scumbag. Sheepy, you betrayed us.
Is anybody actually surprised?
No, but I'm sad. Okay, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed. I'm not. I'd be disappointed if he hadn't done this.
Look, Florence trusted. Look, Florence liked Loki, okay?
Do you have any idea how many times you guys plotted to betray me and screw me?
Hey,
Excuse
I haven't
me.
betray you at all.
Never.
I only did it once.
Yes. Like, yeah. But you're a little bit too powerful with all the stuff I've managed to get for you.
What, Florence?
No.
Ferris. And
The thing is that thanks to Loki, I was actually going, you know what, my aim was this. Maybe I should just knock off the prince.
Yeah. You hinted at that, and that was the first warning bell of like, uh-oh. This is,
Well, I mean, everyone made decisions today. I'm very proud of you all. So this was awesome. We are going to, everyone pimp their stuff. Fuzz, you got stuff to pimp?
I'm currently playing a lot of Conan Exiles on my community server. You can come play as dongs and stuff. It's great.
Nice.
Yay.
Dongs.
Dongs. Dongs of Skyrim. No, wait, no. That's a different mod. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, meta?
Friday night is 40k on my channel, and then Saturdays we do GTA roleplay, and then on Sundays is the first episode of the Pulp Cthulhu Wild West that I'm doing and running on my channel, so it's gonna be great. We did character creation, not this weekend, but the previous, and it's going to be very interesting, to say the very least. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next Monday. I'm sad that it's going to be a whole week from now. God damn.
Me too. I literally had one thing down for tonight, and we got through it because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But we got through that, and then there was like extra tidbits on top.
Yeah.
And the tit is Sheepy. Sheepy,
Yeah.
pinch yourself.
Your head looks like a hairy tit right now.
Thank you.
Shows your head. Doesn't actually.
I am doing I'm running my own 40k show, which is starting not this Thursday, but next Thursday. It's a Imperial Guard only war campaign. It's a persistent campaign that swaps out players every 2 weeks. And we're starting off with basically 40k D-Day landings, which is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm hoping to get, for one of the first sessions, one of these D-Day sessions, I'm hoping to get the mage crew in for, like, as a group.
Awesome.
I'm actually hoping to get the breach crew in as well as a group, but we'll see how that goes.
Delphron.
Yes, son. Hi, I'm Delphron. Find me everywhere as Delphron. I post videos every day, and I stream most days, except Thursday and Sundays. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's me.
EE.
Hi, I'm Enter Elysium. You find me at youtube.com/Enter Elysium, where I play games like Imperator and Battle Gothic Armada 2 and Satisfactory. You can also find me on twitch.tv/Enter Elysium, where on Tuesday I play Mage with a good chunk of this slot, and they do terrible, terrible decisions, and I think Fuzzy's about to die.
I'm fine. I'm not gonna die. Everything's fine.
Sure.
Facing off against another mage, though, mate.
Yeah, it's quite possible you will die. I'm just saying, think of your concept for backup character. I mean that with no irony or like trying to rig you for like just rib you for fun. Genuinely.
I forget. What was the cliffhanger? Because I can't even.
You were
bumped into
going
one
somewhere,
trainer.
and you were
Yeah.
getting stalked by a mage.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that
like
was it.
Scarred up and battle scarred, and she was
Yeah, the
looking
leader
badass.
of the wardens.
She fucking clocked me.
Yep. Because she was standing outside your house because you went home and you knew they were looking for you.
I was walking past the house. I wasn't going to the fucking house.
I mean, you were going to the house, and then you saw Warden Trejo
Yeah.
after
And
like
he-
5 seconds, and you
Also mages.
yeah.
Very high level mages. Also on Thursdays I play Borderlands with Lauren and maybe some other people around Tuesday. And on Saturdays and Sundays I've got Roll For It. Saturday is the Game of Thrones RPG premiere. I'm not worried. Not worried at all. I need to prep that. There's a lot of stuff. Ugh. Anyway, yep.
And me, you can find right here if you want to chill out and play video games and roleplay stuff. I'm all over the place in many, many senses of those words. And I guess if you want to support this show, you can use bits, subs, tips. There's a Patreon for me that I don't really use very much for the show. I really, really should. Yeah. We're going to make more wonderful vampire shows.
And you'll be there on Saturday.
Huh?
And you'll be there on Saturday.
Oh yeah. I'm going to be there for Game of Thrones on Saturday, and then Masks as usual on Sunday. I got a busy schedule roleplay wise, but it's cool as fuck. So there it is. I think we should raid someone, and then I need to talk to this slot about stuff.
We need to shout at Sheepy some more.
I was expecting it, honestly. When I pushed you up against a thing, I thought it was going to be the paranoia kicking in.
Oh
But-
shit! We should raid Blood on the Thames. Are they still going?
Are there
Are they still live? Because they're a vampire show. Borderlands 3 gameplay? What's this? Oh, it's an advert. Okay, they seem to be live. I think? Whatever. We'll send them over.
We'll try. Why? No, don't blame Sheepdog.
Always
Blame Sheepdog.
It's not even my fault this time.
There you go. That is another Blood on
totally
the
is.
Thames wonderful roleplay show. They're really, really cool people telling a fun story. And show them some mustaches and some love. Because
Yes.
they deserve it. But until next time, goodbye.